Okay, in this video we're going to look at the line item and proof date enhancements that have been added to Control 5.5. For those of you that have used these in the past, you know that previously there was just the option to actually specify the date of the line item for the due date itself. The proof date was not available at the line item level, and the times of those particular dates were also not available. So we've added that ability for you to specify those times, and also just improve some of the navigation to cut down on clicks. Previously, a lot of users were having to edit the order and make those changes directly on the line items or what have you. So we've actually added some right-click options, embedded some stuff into the instruments on dashboards, just to really reduce some of the clicks and improve the workflow. So let's take a look at what that actually looks like inside of Control. I've got Control open here, and we'll just take a look at an Explore by line item. And I've got just a sample order here on the screen where I've got 4 different line items, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I've got a due date specified right now on each of these line items. We'll see on the first line item I've got it at October the 15th at 4 p.m. These 3 are at 3 p.m. I've got a proof date, proof date, and so forth, and who did it. If I wanted to change any of these values on a particular line item, I can simply just right-click on the line item, and we'll see that I have options here for change due date and change proof options. We've added these to the top level menu so that you no longer have to dive into the line item options, just improving the workflow a little bit better. So I'll right-click on this and hit change due date, and let's just say, well, I really want to make this the 14th, and I need this to be maybe 2 p.m. So go ahead and hit OK on that, and we'll notice that change is immediately affected on that line item. If I want to change the proof date on this line item, simply right-click on it, change proof options, and we'll see that I can now require that the proof be due on this. I can change this date to, let's say, I don't know, maybe the 10th, and let's just say 2 p.m. as well, and hit OK. We'll see now that that proof date is reflected in the system. If any users currently in Control actually have dashboards or anything like that open where you're looking at the line items or what have you, these changes will automatically be affected over there. So they'll see it refresh on their screens. If you're using save queries or something like that, just to look at this information. It's a great way to just keep everything updated that's happening in the workflow and production process. Also added during these enhancements was the ability, if you noticed a second ago on this screen, when we change the proof options, if you're actually logging who does the approvals, meaning which contact for the company does the approvals and what dates and times, you now can actually specify that from this screen as well. I'll just click Proof Approved. I'll go ahead and choose my contact and what date it was actually approved on. We'll just choose, let's say, the 13th, for instance, and hit OK. And we'll see that that proof date is now actually tied to that line item and who it was approved by. Now, we've been looking at the proof options on the line item level. You still have the ability to handle the proof dates on the order level. So I'm looking at the proof dates here, and I'm also looking at the due dates. By default, when you create a brand new order, if you set the due dates and the proof dates on the order, they automatically flow down to the line item. So it's not that you have to set it on each individual line item. They're going to take the defaults, and if you want to override them on the line item level, then you can, just further reducing clicks and that kind of thing. Okay, and that concludes the review of this feature. Thank you.